Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Steven. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to add a chatbot to your WordPress website. By adding a chatbot to your WordPress website, you will be able to answer all the most frequently asked questions by your customers, your website visitors. This is going to increase customer satisfaction, and we all know how important customer satisfaction can be. Customer satisfaction means more repeated sales, and your customers are going to refer their friends and family to you as well. And this is very important when you are running a business where you have to provide customer support. So if you're looking for a comprehensive tool that offers both live chat and chatbot functionality that can also help you increase sales and also deliver excellent customer service through your WordPress website, then look no further, because Tidio is going to solve all your problems. So Tidio is the tool that we're going to be using today to add a live chat and chatbot functionality on your WordPress website. If you're wondering what Tidio is simple, affordable, and highly capable customer service relationship management tool that can completely change the way you interact with your customers. It is very easy to get started with Tidio. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to be a tech genius. Anyone can get started with Tidio for free using their pre-designed chatbot templates. Or if you don't like using templates, you can even go ahead and build your own chatbot from scratch using their drag and drop chatbot builder. Tidio is a top rated chatbot solution for WordPress and also your Shopify website. You can see here on WordPress, for example, Tidio has only 5-star reviews, and it's really hard these days to get 5-star reviews, and this is how you know when a product or service is really good. Tidio is a top rated CRM tool, not just because of their friendly pricing, but also because of their exceptional customer service support and easy step-by-step setup wizard that will guide you through the entire process to set up your chatbot without having to know how to write a code or be a tech genius or something like that. So let's go ahead and get started with Tidio. So before we get started, let me show you the kind of chatbot that we're going to be building today. You can see here on my website here that I've added a chatbot on the WPLifestyle shop page. You can see right here, you can chat with Steven. You can go ahead and chat with me directly here. Let's say, for example, if I say hello. So I said hello Steven, and let me go ahead and send that message. You can see if I go back into my Tidio panel, you can see here that I have a new message right now. Let me go ahead and join the conversation. I can go right here and reply to the message and say, hello, how can I help you? And I'll go ahead and click on the reply button. If I go back to my website, you can see that the message have already been delivered, and the customer or the website visitor that you're currently chatting with will go ahead and chat with you live on your website. And another way you can utilize this tool is by adding a chatbot on your website that can answer most of the frequently asked questions on your website. For example, if we go to Tidio's website, you can see that they are using their own chatbot on their website. If you click on it, you can see how they are utilizing this chatbot. You can see here, if you are looking for help, you can go to the help center. If you want to know more about Tidio, you can click on the about Tidio. If you want to install Tidio, you can click on the install Tidio button to get a step-by-step guide. If you want to see their pricing and billing, you can go ahead and click on it. Let's say, for example, let's click on pricing and billing. You can see right here that is going to give you other options as well. What is the free plan? What are the paid plans? If you click on it to know what the paid plans are, is going to show you as well. And you can see here that the chatbot is going to go ahead and answer pretty much all your questions based on your selection. So these are the most frequently asked questions. They can go ahead and solve the problem by adding a chatbot on their website, so you can get the answer to those questions. And this is going to drastically increase customer satisfaction for your business if you offer a chatbot on your website. So after watching this video, you'll be able to add a live chat functionality and a chatbot functionality on your WordPress website, just like the ones I just showed you. And to get started with adding a chatbot on your WordPress website, the first thing you need to do is to create a Tidio account. And to do that, you can go to WPLifestyle/Tidio and then click enter. I will also leave the link in the description box below. You can go ahead and click on the link and it will bring you to this website right here. So using my link to sign up for your Tidio account is going to give you 20% discount whenever you decide to upgrade to the premium plan. But don't worry, Tidio is completely free to get started with. You don't need to pay anything right now. You don't need to give in your credit card information or anything like that. You can start with the free plan, and then later on, if you decide to upgrade to the premium plan, you can go ahead and do that right inside your Tidio account. Right now, make sure you use the link in the description box below, so whenever you decide to upgrade, you will get that 20% discount. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you need to do is to click on this button right here to grab the deal. So once you click on the button, it will bring you to this page right here. All you have to do is to go ahead and enter your email address, enter your password and your website URL. So I'll go in here and enter my email, demos@wplifestyle.com, and then I'll choose my password. And here's another demo website. This is the website that I'm going to be adding the chatbot to. Let me go ahead and copy the URL for the website. Go back here and paste it right here. Make sure that you remove the HTTPS and then go ahead and click on the agree button and click on get started. So here you can see an example of what your live chat is going to look like. So let's go ahead and customize it. You can go here and select your preferred color. You can go ahead and change the color from here. You can select any of this color like this. And if you have your own branding color, you can click on these three dots right here to select any color that you want from here, or you can click on the pencil icon to enter your own color manually. Let's say, for example, for this website, we have this color. Maybe we want to use one of our branding color. I can use my color picker right here. I will grab this particular color right here, copy the hex code, and then come back here and paste the hex code right here. Now you can see that we have the branding color of our website. So this is fully customizable. You can customize it anyhow you want. And now I can go ahead and change the name to Steven, and then you can select your language. If you prefer a different language, you can select it from here, but I'll leave mine on English for now. You can go ahead and upload your avatar if you want. Let me go ahead and upload my picture. So I've gone ahead and uploaded my avatar right here. You can see my picture right here beside my name. So once you are done here, you can go ahead and click on continue. So once you're on this page, this is where you are going to select what you want to accomplish with your Tidio chatbot. If you want to solve problems for your customers, you can select this first option right here. If you want to increase sales, you can select this option. If you want to talk to customers, you can select this option. If you want to automate your conversation and answer most of your frequently asked questions using a chatbot, you can select this option right here. That's exactly what Tidio has here, where you can select these options and then they are going to answer the question based on the options that you selected. But if you want to achieve all of this at the same time, go ahead and select all of them, which is what I'm going to do. And here you can type in how many support agents that you have. If you have more than one, you can go ahead and type it in there. You can see here, for example, on Tidio's chatbot, they have 4 people right here. But in my case, I'm just going to select one. And then you can select your industry from here. If you don't have it on the list, you can go ahead and select order. I will select services here, for example. From here, you can select how many customer inquiries that you receive on a monthly basis. Let me go ahead and select 26 to 250. Go ahead and click on the continue button. And you can see how the setup wizard is helping you to set up your chatbot step by step without you having to do anything. All you have to do is to answer a couple questions and then everything is being set up for you. So from here now, we're going to select what we want to ask our customers first. So in this case, if you want to ask your customers to get a closer look on your offer, if you have an offer on your website, or maybe you just want to say hello, say hi to them, you can select this option right here. You can see the option will say hi there. If you need any assistance, I'm right here. If you just want to say that, you can select this option. You can also customize this message by clicking on this button right here. For now, I'll leave mine like this, it's fine. So go ahead and click on the continue button. And this is where you decide where you want to install your chatbot. In this case, we are going to be installing it on WordPress. If you're using another platform like Shopify or any of these options right here, go ahead and select that. But I know most of people watching this video are doing it for WordPress. So let's go ahead and select WordPress and click on continue. So now we can do this step by step. The step 1 is to add the widget on your website. Go ahead and select WordPress here again. And here is what you have to do on your WordPress website. You go to your dashboard, install the plugin, and then follow the process. So let's go to this WordPress dashboard and then let's go to plugins and add new. So go in here and type Tidio. So this is the Tidio chatbot. You can see here that it has more than 100,000 active installation with 363 5-star reviews. So go ahead and install the plugin and then click the activate button. So once you click the activate button, over here on the side you will see the Tidio chat. Go ahead and click on it, and what you have to do here is to go ahead and click on login. Enter the email address that you use to sign up for your Tidio account and then go ahead and enter your password. So once you're on this page, go ahead and select a project because you can add multiple projects to your Tidio account. In this case, we have one. Go ahead and select that and then integrate selected project. You can see everything is connected. You can go ahead and open your Tidio panel. And from here, this is what your panel is going to look like. So let's go back to our website and refresh the page and see if we're going to see the chatbot right here. Now you can see that we have the chatbot on your website and the option we selected is right here. You can go ahead and start a chat. Let's say somebody visited your website and you are currently online. They can go ahead and start a chat and say something like hello. And they can go here and enter their email address. Go ahead and click on send. So now if we go back here inside your chatbot, you can see here that we have the unassigned read message right here because these messages have not been assigned to anyone. You can click on it and you can see the chat right here. You can click on this button right here to join the conversation. So you can actually go ahead and reply right away. Click on the reply button. Now your customer is going to receive the message right away. You can see right here. So this is an example of what you can do, but let's say for example we want to go ahead and customize our chatbot more to look like the ones that I showed you guys earlier at the beginning of the video. You can go ahead and click on the chatbot option right here. You can create one from scratch. You can also explore the chatbot template. You can create one using a template. Let's say you want to generate lead with your chatbot. You can click on any of the templates and you can also test it out to see what the template is going to look like. This is what it's going to look like on your website. You're going to ask your customer a question. If they say yes please, then you can give them another option. You can go ahead and collect their email address or phone number, and once they put in their phone number and stuff like that, you can collect that information for the lead. So that's one example. So you can see all the templates that we have right here. If you want to use any of the templates, all you have to do is to select that template and click on use template. Then you can go ahead and customize the templates as you see fit. But for now, let's say we want to create our own chatbot from scratch. Let me show you how you're going to do that. Right now we currently have this chatbot right here. We can actually go in here and click on the options right here and click on edit chatbot, and once you click on that, you can see what we have right here. We only have two options right here. Let's say after the greeting we want to add another action. All you have to do is to click on these options right here. Let's say we have actions. This is what is going to happen, and then you can select a trigger, and then there's a condition. So let's click on actions. Let's say for example we want to add another action after the greeting message. Maybe we want to add a decision. I can drag this over here and drop it like this. So once you drop the action on the dashboard, go ahead and click on the pencil icon to edit the action. So right here you can enter the question for the action that you want to happen after the visitor has been greeted. Let's say you want to ask, how can I help you today? You can see right here that we have, how can I help you today? So once you add your question, you can go ahead and add options for them. Maybe you can add 2 options, 3 options, whatever it is that you want. Let's say for example we're going to add option number 1, and then if you want to add another option, you can click on the add button right here, and then we can add option number 2. You can also add option number 3. So let's just use these 3 as an example for now. So after this, you can go ahead and click on this button right here to close. And then now for the chatbot to give your visitor this option, we have to connect the dots, right? So from here, we can connect the dot from this one to this one right here. You can see both of these two will now be connected. You can go ahead and click on save changes. So now that we have that, if we go ahead and test this out, you can see exactly what it looks like. If you click right here, if you select option number 1, it's going to ask you another question. So let's say your customer selects option number 1 or option number 2, they're going to get the next option. So let's go ahead and add that. So let's go back in here and click edit again. So now let's say you want to add another option for your visitors based on the option that they selected. If they selected option number 1, number 2, or number 3, all you have to do is to click action, and then we can grab a decision again. We can drop it right here. This time let's go here and add a question for this option, or maybe add a solution, whatever the solution is. So in this case we added a question. I'm sorry, option number 1 didn't work out very well for you. Do you want a refund? And now we can add the option for them. Maybe if they say yes, or maybe they can say no. Okay, so this is the options that we have for this one. We can go ahead and close this, and now you can go in here and connect the dot. This time you want to connect the dot with the side option so that it will give you the option to select any of the options that we have. So let's say for example if we wanted to connect this like this, so once you connect it right here, now it's going to give you the option to select any of the options that we have here. So we select option number 1, and now let's go ahead and test it out. When a visitor select the option number 1, which is this one, they are going to get the next question, which is, I'm sorry, option number 1 didn't work out for you. Do you want a refund? If they say yes, maybe you can go ahead and collect their order number, their phone number, their email, whatever you need to give them the refund that they're asking for. Or maybe if they select no, please, I want you to help me to fix it, and then you can go ahead and collect all the information you need to be able to fix whatever the problem is for that particular customer. So for this example, let's say your customer says yes and you want to collect their email address so that you can email them step-by-step guide on how how they can receive their refund, you can go ahead and collect that information by adding another action. So here maybe we want to ask a question. This is where you can go ahead and drag this one and drop it right here. So now from here, all you have to do is to go ahead and select the pencil icon, and here you can go ahead and ask a question. What is your email address? So since we're asking for the email address, over here you can go ahead and select the validation type. Let's go ahead and select email address, and here you have an error message. Let's say for example they entered the wrong email address or something like that. This error message is going to display. Now that we have the email address, you can go ahead and close this, and now you can come in here and connect the action. So in this case we're going to select yes. So when they say yes, they are going to ask them for this option. So you can go ahead and follow the same process to customize your chatbot. You can decide what happens based on the option that your customer is going to select. You can follow the same process and customize option number 2, number 3, and add up the options that you need for your chatbot to work exactly how you want it to work. Alright guys, so let's assume that you don't want to go through the hassle of creating everything from scratch like this. You can go ahead and go back here to templates and use one of their pre-made templates. Let's actually go ahead and open one of the templates so you guys can see how the template works. So let's go to all templates right here, and then maybe we can test out this frequently asked question for an online store. Let's say you have an online store and you have all these frequently asked questions that customers are going to be asking. You can let the chatbot answer these questions for you. Let's go ahead and click on this template. You can see what this template is going to look like by testing it out. You can test out this template. You don't need to apply something that you don't know how it's going to look like. So right now you can see the options that we have. How can we help you today? If you select shipping, then you can see another option right here, or if you want to go back, you can start all over. So that's how this particular template works. Let's go ahead and click on use template. So once you open it, this is exactly what it's going to look like. You can see that it's exactly the same thing that I was explaining to you guys before. All your template is going to start with a trigger, and then it's going to connect to one action to another. You can see here we have the trigger and we have the condition. So the conditions are basically going to be like a condition in between the trigger and the action. In this case, you have the trigger right here, which you can click on the pencil icon to edit like this, and this trigger right here allow the visitors to click on the chatbot before the chatbot can react. So here we have condition. If you click on the condition, you can see this condition right here is going to add based on the status of the agent. So if you're online, it's going to display different thing. If you're offline, it's going to display different thing. You can see right here that this one is connected to being offline. So if you're offline, this is what the visitor is going to receive, and then if you're online, this one right here is what the visitor is going to see. So this is online. You can see right here that it says online, and over here is offline, and the offline message also get connected to this one as well. So you can see how everything is getting connected. If you're not sure how everything works, how you are going to connect everything, the best way to go is to use a template like this. You can go ahead and edit that template. Let's say for this decision right here, you can go ahead and change this to whatever you want, and you can see the options that you have right here. You can edit the options as well, and now you can see where each option is getting connected to. So this shipping option is getting connected to this one right here. So this is the shipping option. You can also come in here and change it. So once you mistakenly drag this out of position, something like that, you can come back here and click on recenter, and you will bring it back. You can also zoom out and zoom in by clicking on this plus and minus button right here on the side. So you can see how everything is connected. Feel free to go ahead and adjust everything the way you like it, and then anyone that you don't want, let's say there's a trigger or action that you don't like here, you can go ahead and click on this X button right here to remove that particular trigger or action. You can also do Ctrl Z if you deleted something by mistake, and that thing will come back just the way it was before you deleted it. So once you finish your customization over here, all you have to do is to go ahead and click on save and activate if you want to activate that chatbot. So the next thing we need to do now is to go ahead and check out all the settings that we have over here. So this is the chatbot, and over here we have the visitors. If you want to see all your visitors, you can actually come in here and see all your visitors. Tidio is also compliant with GDPR and all those kind of stuff. You can see right here that you can actually see where the visitor is chatting from. So currently I'm in Canada. You can also see the browser that I'm using. So I'm using Google Chrome, and you can see that right here. And then the next tab right here is contact. This is where you're going to see all your contacts, and right here you can see see that I currently have 2 contacts, which is the one that I signed up for to test this out for you guys. And this one right here is email marketing. If you're doing email marketing, this is where you are going to see all your email campaign and stuff like that. And then your analytics is going to show right here. You can see right now that we don't have anything because this is just a brand new chatbot that we just signed up for. So there's nothing here, but this is where you're going to see everything. And then here we have the inbox, and this is where you're going to see all your live conversations. You can see the open tickets that we need to complete. The ones that is solved and completed is going to show up here as well. And then unassigned is the one that is not assigned to anyone. So if you have more than 2 agents, any agent can come in here and click on the join conversation to join that particular conversation. And then over here, if you want to manage your emails from your Tidio dashboard, you can go ahead and click on connect email. This is where you can come and connect your email address. Click here to connect your email, and then over here you can select the type of email that you want to connect. If you already have an existing email, you can go ahead and connect that. And then if you want to create a Tidio email with instant setup, you can go ahead and select that as well. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and use my existing email. So let's say we want to use this email, demo@wplifestyle.com. Go ahead and click next. So from here, if you are using Gmail, Outlook, go ahead and select that. I'm going to select order because I'm using an email from a hosting account. So go ahead and click next. You can copy this and then go inside the email client that you're using and find the email forwarders, and then go ahead and paste the link that you copied in there. So in this case, I'm using this particular webmail. Let me go to forwarders, and in here I'm going to create a new forwarder. I will go ahead and paste the link that I copied here and confirm. Now come back here and click on next, and then click on finish. So you can see now that we have this particular mailbox set up. If you want to add another mailbox, you can click here to add another mailbox, and then over here you can set up your autoresponders if you want, and then you can also add your custom email signature right here. If you are using the premium Tidio plan, you can click on this upgrade button right here to upgrade, or you can also click on this button right here to upgrade to their plan as well. And then if you have a list of emails that you don't want to receive any tickets from, if you want to filter emails, this is where you can come and enter all those email addresses. You can also integrate your Facebook and Instagram account, so you can reply to messages from Facebook and Instagram right inside your Tidio panel right here. I'm not going to be covering Facebook and Instagram integration in this video, but I will make another video showing you how to integrate your Facebook and Instagram account inside your Tidio account, so you can reply to messages directly inside your Tidio panel, inside your Tidio dashboard right here. And then if you want to do other settings on your account, like setting up your profile and all that kind of stuff, you can click on your profile picture here and click on profile, and that is going to bring you to this page. This is where you can customize your profile. You can change your avatar, your name, your email address, and all that. And then the live chat, you can customize the appearance from here. This is the appearance that we customized earlier. You can still customize it further from here. You can change the text. And then if you want to remove powered by Tidio right here, you need to upgrade to the premium plan. But for me, I don't really mind it, so you can go ahead and keep using the free plan if you don't mind it. And then for the message that is going to show when you are offline, this is where you can customize the message. You can see right here, this is what is going to show. You can customize that from here if you want. So everything inside Tidio is highly customizable, so you can customize it to your liking, to your branding. So once you finish all your settings right here, you can go ahead and click on the save changes button right here, and we have the sidebar. You can go ahead and enable that if you want to display a sidebar like this. It will show like this instead of showing at the bottom like this. You can customize it to anything you want. You can add it on the left side if you want. And then here under translations, if you want your customer to be able to chat with you in a different language, maybe any other language that they have set up in their browser, this is where you can do it. You can go ahead and select the language here and add the language. Right now we currently have English. You can go ahead and add another language. Let's say if we select French, for example, and add. Now we have a tab for French. You can switch to French right here. So that means your visitors will be able to chat with you in French if they have that set up in their browser. So there's a lot of settings here that you can go through, including the rating option right here. If you want to disable that, you can go ahead and disable it. This is how the customer is going to tell you how they feel about your services. If you scroll down all the way here to integration, you can see a lot of other apps that you can integrate into your Tidio's account. Right now, we only have email added. You can add your Instagram, Facebook, Zapier, I'm going to be making a video about some of them. Let me know in the comment section which apps that you want me to include in the integration video, where I'm going to show you how to integrate all this into your Tidio account. So for now, you currently have the free version of Tidio, which is going to allow you to have up to 50 live chat conversations per month. There's a lot of other tools and packs that you can get by upgrading to the premium version of Tidio. You can go on their pricing page and check out all the features that you get depending on the plan that you are going to choose when you're upgrading to the premium plan. But the free version is feature rich. You can use it if you don't need all those additional services. So that's pretty much how you can add a chatbot to your WordPress website using the Tidio app. And don't forget to use the link in the description box below so that you can get the 20% off when you're upgrading to your Tidio plan. So make sure to like this video so that more people can see it, and subscribe for our YouTube channel for more exciting WordPress tools and tips for growing your business. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.